In this video, we talk about how to perform linear interpolation, which is a very useful tool. For example, we have a table here for air properties. The first column is temperature of the air, the second column is the corresponding density. If the temperature of the air is at 100 Kelvin, we know for sure the density must be 3.5562. And if the temperature changes to 150 Kelvin, then the corresponding density will change to 2.3364. But if we know the temperature of the air is equal to 120 Kelvin, what should be the corresponding density? This method is called interpolation. To explain this linear interpolation method, we will generalize this table. So the first column, we're going to call it X. Second column will be called Y. And under X and Y, we have a few given data points. X1 corresponding to Y1, X2 corresponding to Y2. However, the value we want to find out is at X3, and its corresponding value is Y3. And that's the one we're looking for. So how do we do that? First of all, we sketch those two given data points on our X and Y diagram. X1 and Y1 will give us 1 point. And X2 and Y2 will give us the second point. Two points can fix a straight line, so we connect these 2 points with a straight line. Since it is a straight line, it must have a form of y equal to ax plus b. Next, we just need to find out what is the value of a and b by plugging in the two given properties. Next, we just need to find out what is the value to a and b by plugging in the two given data points. The first one being y1 and x being x1, and the second data point has a y coordinate of y2, x coordinate of x2. So now we have two equations with two unknowns a and b. We can easily find the value of them. A is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. And the b is equal to x2 y1 minus x1 y2 divided by x2 minus x1. And now we just need to plug in a and b back into the linear function. So our final solution to this straight line is y equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 multiplied by x plus x2 y1 minus x1 y2 divided by x2 minus x1. And now, if you ever need to look for the value of y3 at any given x3, for example, x3 is right here, you can just simply plug in x3 into this equation, and then you will be easily able to find the corresponding value of y3. That's the method of linear interpolation. So for example, in our case, 100 Kelvin will be my x1, 150 Kelvin will be my x2, 3.5562 will be y1, and 2.3364 will be y2. And our x3 we said is to calculate at 120 Kelvin. So all we need to do is to go down to this equation and plug in the value of everything. And then we can find the corresponding value of y3 turns out to be 3.0683. And the unit is kilogram per meter cube.